everybody. We've had a lot of questions about the brooder that we use, we built in our garage. We want to make a video, show you how we built that. When we built it, we didn't take any video or anything, so I've got a lot of pictures. We'll just kind of walk you through what we did. And we're not done with it. We learned a lot in the several batches of birds that we've ran through it, so there's some improvements we want to make. We haven't got around to doing that just yet, but it won't be long. So we'll update as we make those changes. Has more to do with the doors than anything. These right now, they lower down. You'll see that in the video. But I think there's a better way. We thought it was going to be a good idea at the time, but it's really not the best way to do it. So we'll fix that. Brooder is one big open compartment. Has a divider in the middle. We can break it up into two sections depending on what we need. If we've got two batches of or two different batches we want to keep separated, or different breeds, something like that. So, or we'll start off with just using one side when they're day-old chicks and for the first few days, and then we'll open it up to give them a little bit more room. So you'll see a lot of how it works in the video. And thanks for watching. The brooder is framed out of 2x2s. It's not going to have to hold a lot of weight, so it didn't have to be overbuilt 2x4s or anything. So it's about 30 inches deep, 21 inches tall overall, about 18 inches of that's inside. It's 12 foot long. And like I said, it's two different sections, so it splits at about 6 foot right in the middle. Of course, when you're using 2x2s, be sure to pre-drill everything before you screw it. You'll be splitting it. It's pretty well supported back down to the foundation there. We covered it with 1/4 inch plywood. It was already primed on one side, so we just had to paint it when we got it in there. Just stapled it down with narrow crown staples. Went pretty quick and easy. We went ahead and put a lining of plywood on the back wall also, just to protect the wall of the garage. Then we come in and caulk the gap in there so nothing got in between there. It's about 43 inches off the floor, right in the center. The garage floor is a little sloped, so it's about 41 on the left end, 45 on the right. It's a little higher probably than I'd want it if I did it again. It works fine for me, but for Angela and the kids, it's just a little high. Some of that has to do with the way the door opens up. So let's come back in, finished up the framing around with the 2x2s, and put solid ends on it. I do have a hole cut on one end that we have a little fan in to provide some ventilation when needed. The divider's made out of the same material. I actually have two dividers, one solid, this one here, make two separate compartments, and then one that is cut down kind of low that a warming plate will reach over, that we use mainly to keep that little track cleared out of debris when we want to have this opened up into one big open section. So didn't make that one to start with, and kind of figured out pretty quick that to keep that cleaned out we needed something in there. The top of it is mostly open, and we just use HVAC air filters over the openings with a little bit of plexiglass in between them to allow light to come in, so that we don't block any of the light unnecessarily. So you can see the framing we had to do to support the air filters and the little bit of plexiglass, and I'll show you that here in just a minute. There's the little plexiglass. Local hardware store sells it in sheets. They cut it for us. So all I had to do is pre-drill it, screw it down, and then we'll keep these air filters on for quite a while, blow them out a little bit, and then as needed we'll replace them. It allows for a lot of airflow, but controls a lot of the dust in the garage, so that everything's not so covered in dust. But it works out real well, and a lot of times we'll just keep a 1x2 or something laid across the top there. That way, if by chance any birds jump up or whatever, they can't hit it and knock it off or anything like that. So the doors, they hinge at the bottom and fold down. Like I said, I thought it'd be a great idea, and it's really not that bad, other than it kind of pushes you away from the brooder as you're opening it, and the chance for birds to kind of try to find their way out. So I'm going to change those up, maybe make some sliders go up and down, be able to stop it about halfway down. Still trying to figure out exactly how I want to do that, but I know there's room for improvement, and we're going to do that. I just haven't got around to it yet. This works okay. It's just really, it could be better. So it's probably the part about it that we like the least, and we'll get that fixed. So we did paint the inside, the entire inside, anything that could get any kind of manure, water, anything on it. So we sealed it up real good. Hey, thanks for watching and tuning into our channel. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and click that bell so you'll get notifications. We've picked up some subscribers here recently. We'd like to get a lot more, so share it with your friends and family, and we'll do our best to put out content that you can learn something from, be entertained, and hopefully be worth coming back watching more. So thank you much.